Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're bringing you breaking news from the Philippines, where a sudden and unexpected arrival of a large number of United States troops at Subic Bay has taken both locals and international observers by surprise. The once quiet port, rich in history and known for its past role as a U.S. naval base, is suddenly filled with American military presence again, sparking questions, concern, and speculation across the region. Reports confirm that U.S. military transport ships began docking in Subic Bay earlier this week, unloading troops' armored vehicles and supplies under what officials are calling a joint readiness exercise. However, the scale of deployment appears far greater than usual. Locals describe seeing long convoys of military trucks and helicopters flying overhead, something not witnessed in decades since the U.S. withdrew from the base in 1992. Government sources in Manila are offering limited details, saying the deployment is part of enhanced defense cooperation between the Philippines and the United States amid rising tensions in the South China Sea. Yet many Filipinos are asking, why now? And why so many troops? Some analysts suggest this could be a response to increased Chinese military activity near Philippine-claimed reefs and islands. Others believe it signals Washington's intent to strengthen its strategic foothold in the region as part of its broader Indo-Pacific security plan. Eyewitnesses at Subic Bay describe the port as busier than ever. Large cargo vessels flying U.S. flags, amphibious assault vehicles parked near the docks, and groups of American soldiers seen setting up temporary command posts. The sudden activity has stirred both excitement and anxiety among the locals. For some, it feels like a revival of an old alliance. For others, a sign that tensions are escalating towards something bigger. Defense experts are calling this movement a major turning point in U.S.-Philippine relations. The return of American troops to Subic Bay marks the most significant military presence in the country in over 30 years. Washington's renewed focus on the Philippines is seen as part of its strategy to counter China's growing influence in the West Philippine Sea, a move that could dramatically shift the power balance in Southeast Asia. The Philippine government has yet to confirm how long the troops will stay or what their exact mission is. The Department of National Defense released a brief statement assuring that all operations fall within the terms of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, signed in 2014. However, the timing of this deployment, so close to ongoing maritime standoffs with China, raises suspicions that this is more than just a routine drill. Meanwhile, Beijing has reacted sharply. Chinese state media has accused the U.S. of militarizing the region and destabilizing peace. Analysts warn that this show of force might provoke a direct response from China, possibly through increased naval patrols or military exercises near disputed territories. The tension in the South China Sea is already high, and any misstep could push the region into a dangerous confrontation. Local reactions in the Philippines are divided. Some citizens welcome the U.S. troops, seeing them as a deterrent against foreign threats and a boost to the local economy. Others protest the move, recalling past controversies when Subic Bay hosted thousands of American troops decades ago. Social media is flooded with mixed reactions, some celebrating the alliance, others fearing the country is once again becoming a pawn in a superpower rivalry. Political analysts note that President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has been strengthening ties with Washington since taking office, contrasting sharply with the previous administration's softer stance toward Beijing. The arrival of U.S. forces now could be the clearest sign yet that Manila is firmly aligning itself once again with the United States in the face of growing Chinese pressure. Military insiders say more deployments could follow, not only in Subic Bay, but also in other Philippine bases recently open to U.S. access under expanded agreements. The possibility of joint naval patrols in contested waters and advanced training exercises has already been hinted at by both sides. This buildup, experts say, is not temporary. It's strategic, signaling a long-term American commitment to the Philippines' defense posture. As the situation unfolds, questions remain. Is this a prelude to a new military alliance in Asia, or a warning shot directed at Beijing? Could this sudden movement at Subic Bay trigger a new phase of competition between the U.S. and China? One thing is clear. Subic Bay has once again become a focal point of global military attention. Stay tuned for updates as we continue to monitor the developments at Subic Bay, where history seems to be repeating itself, and the echoes of past military cooperation between the Philippines and the United States return stronger than ever. The world is watching closely, and what happens here could shape the security landscape of the entire Indo-Pacific region.